So, as y'all just seen some footage, we just done the Atlanta show. People and some new customers picked up some snakes, and we sold a couple to previous customers.
Right.
Overall, it was a pretty good show. So, but Craig wasn't there.
I wasn't there. I was out and about visiting family all throughout the vacation time. But I did pick up a new snake. I did.
He did.
I did. I won a raffle. I won a raffle from Heathen Herps. And went and picked up the snake the other day, and it is a male yellow belly fire pastel. So that's a male firefly.
Yellow belly.
Yellow belly. Yeah, male firefly, yellow belly. See, I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. I'm figuring this stuff out. One of these days, I'm gonna know the difference between all the different snakes.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty cool. We'll show pictures of that and videos of that next week. But yeah, sorry I missed the show. I wanted to go, but just couldn't do it.
Yeah. And we're outside videoing today because it's the first of the year. We just decided to take everything out of the shop, or not take everything out of the shop, but take out every tub in the shop and completely start over from scratch. Everybody in the shop got new bedding and new tubs, clean tubs. So the shop is a
disaster area right now.
Disaster area.
But yeah.
So I've been working on that since Monday and got a few more days to do it. But either way, that's why we're outside at the moment. Plus,
it's nice out.
Nice out, sunshine. So
yeah, we just got through eating lunch, and it's just I could take a nap out here right now.
I definitely
I definitely could take a nap out here.
So Cassie was filming me on the way up to Atlanta, and I was talking about had a lot of issues with doing shows lately, and I asked everybody what their feedback was on shows, and if people still enjoy going to shows and doing shows as a customer and as other breeders. I know myself, we've cut down tremendously on the amount of shows that we're doing. Profit versus what it takes to do a show, it's hard. It takes a lot of money to do these shows.
It takes a lot of time out of your day, especially if you're the only one there doing everything.
Yep.
You know, I've only been to the one reptile show so far, but the last job I had, I was nonstop trade show, and that'll wear on you.
Yeah. Well, it wears on the animals too.
Yeah, especially if you're vending. The last thing you want to do is stress your animals out.
Yep.
You know, I mean, plus stressing yourself out. Plus, you could be at home doing other things with the animals. You know, so yeah, that is some good feedback to ask for. Yeah.
So anyway, we had a successful show this time. I've never personally done a show where it wasn't worth it.
Right.
There's been times where we haven't made money, barely broke even. I have friends that have actually lost money doing a show.
Right.
There's never a time where doing a show is not profitable in some way, because you meet new people are getting to see you get to see your products. So even just the advertisement in itself,
you get to see your friends that go to them. You get to see,
so there's numerous reasons why shows are great, but from a breeder point of view, there's a lot of money and a lot of risk that goes into that, and
it's true.
I'm starting to see myself to where we don't want to do as many shows because of that risk. So that's why I'm asking for some feedback.
So you're just thinking about going to just do a select few throughout the year?
Yeah. We try to do most of the Georgia shows because I really like the community that we have here in Georgia.
We do have a great Georgia community. I mean, they come to you with open arms, treat you like family. I mean, they're good folks.
Yeah.
So I don't know how it is like throughout the rest of the world, because all I know is our Georgia people.
Yeah.
You know, so
I've heard from other breeders that it's nothing like what we have here. So
really,
we'll see. I mean,
must be that Southern hospitality.
probably.
Yeah, probably.
I know that our business would never have taken off if it wasn't for our local community. So
That's right.
But either way, try to stick on the story here about shows. So, what do y'all think? I mean, y'all still enjoy going to them? Do you still think there's a future in shows? Because a lot of breeders are getting away from them.
So, they think it's all going to be Instagram, YouTube, internet based and whatnot.
I think a lot of it's going. Well, I think one thing with a Repticon especially is just doing so many shows. It's like there's 2 or 3 shows every weekend all over the United States, and that's good. But
right.
What happens when you start overpopulating these reptiles? I know in Florida there's 2 or 3 Repticons in Florida like every weekend. I mean,
really,
is that too many, or is there not enough customers?
Has it become like a monthly event in places? It seems like
Just about.
You know, here they're in Raleigh, here they're in Nashville, there they're in Columbus, now they're in Atlanta. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then I'm watching footage from what y'all were doing over the weekend at the show, and then I'm watching the other footage from what the people are doing in California at the show.
Super show. Yep.
And it's like it's hard to keep up with what's going on, and how do you choose which one to go to? You know?
Yeah, they have their Repticon in Atlanta every 4 months. No,
Okay.
every 3 months. There's 4 years, so it's every 3 months.
Okay.
Even that seems a bit much. I mean, I can remember doing some shows where they were like Daytonas, once every year, and I
That's
think
a big one, right?
It's pretty good size.
Okay.
So I mean, I feel like that show could, you could do that twice a year. I feel like Atlanta show could be 2 or 3 times a year,
Right.
and be more profitable for the customers. Gives them a time to save up a little bit more money, and the vendors that do that can make a little bit more money. Now the Atlanta show is a ton of people. They even have 2 buildings now, and there's a ton of people there. But are the vendors really doing okay?
Yeah.
Because some of the vendors that we talk to are not doing that great. And I'm wondering if it's having too many shows.
That could be it. Like I said, I did trade shows for the last job, and I would literally only go to 3 a year. 3 a year for a huge different style business. You know what I mean? And we thought that was kind of a lot to do.
So,
And 2 of them were in the same month at the same place. So,
yeah.
I mean, but that is a good question. I mean, that's a real good question. Is it taking a lot out on the vendors? Because a lot of these people have secondary jobs. And they're having.
Or this is their secondary.
Well, this is their secondary job. So it could be taken away from their other stuff too. But if they don't go to a show, is it going to affect their business that much too? Yes, these are good questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd love.
That's why I wanted to do it.
I'd love to hear what people.
I've told mine. I've told how I feel about the show, and I'm not saying shows are good or shows are bad. I personally think shows are great.
I think they're fun.
But from a business point of view and a customer point of view, what does it feel like? I mean, what does everybody else out there feel like?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Comment below.
Yeah, below, down there.
Even send me a personal message.
Yeah, we want to know.
So even if you don't want to publicly put it out there how you feel about it, shoot me a message. Tell me how you feel.
Yeah, these are good topics to talk about.
Anyway, I'm fixing to get back to cleaning. Perry's gonna go take a nap.
I'm gonna take a nap. I gotta get rats. Today's my feeding day. I gotta feed snakes. But but we wanted to let you know that we're back from vacation, so the videos are going to start rolling again. Yep. Peace.
So, got done filming, and just so happened I was sitting down for a second, taking a break from the snake room, scrolling through Facebook. Don't run over my foot range. But I seen this on one of the Facebook groups. Just somebody was doing a poll about Morph Market versus shows and stuff. Thought I would just add this clip in there. Messaged the woman and just to make sure it was okay to use her post. She said it was, so I got permission for that. And this has many different variables, but just to give you an idea of a little bit more feedback that I happen to run across, you can check this out too. It's like a lot more people prefer going to Morph Market. 60 votes over 19 votes going to a show. So just a little bit more information for you to see. And again, give us some info, comment.
Thanks for watching our Daddy's channel. Make sure you subscribe.